Hey guys, welcome back to Basis Sport Addicts, episode 98. Man, we're so close to episode 100. We're gonna have a good one. Bunch of people are gonna come on and get the 5 minutes or whatever. But Super Bowl had just happened. Not a great game, but it means that it's officially baseball season, so that's good. Tiger baseball, dude, I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited for this year. After what Tigers just got, stay tuned for that. Um, Yeah, I mean, spring training they have the catchers and pitchers report on Wednesday, so that's gonna be great. Um, yeah, Pistons are playing good. Super Bowl happened. I'm not gonna say it was great, but it happened. So let's just get right into it. Hey guys, welcome back. First off, man, Tigers did it, man. They actually signed someone long term, not really long term, 3 year deal, but someone who's great. And I mean, they dished out some money. They signed Framber Valdez to a 3 year, $115 million. Most a left-handed pitcher is getting paid. That's gonna be before Skubal, gets a 12 year contract with the Dodgers or whatever. I mean, Framber to the Tigers is so awesome because not only it has a disgusting 1-2 punch with Skubal and Fromber, but it kind of like Fromber's gonna be our ace in a few years when Skubal leaves. So we kind of got like a dog that our rotation's not even gonna be that terrible when Skubal leaves. Like obviously you would like to see Skubal stay, but that's just not the case at all, and I don't see a world where that happens. So like coming in, okay, let's just say 2027 if there is baseball, you're looking at a rotation of Framber Valdez, maybe like a Troy Melton, Reese Olson, Casey Mize, Jackson Jobe. Um, that's not bad. Like that'll win you games. Like Framber is your one. Troy Melton's if he could come into his own. I mean, this kid looked so good last year. I mean, so just easy to pitch. Like doesn't matter the situation. This guy was put in a game one of the ALDS, pitched pretty good. 3 or 4 innings, gives up 1 run. Like we'll take that all day. Against a pretty good offense in the Seattle Mariners. So I'm so excited to see what Melton has in 26. Um, the rotation as of right now, after Skubal won his arbitration, I'm happy for Skubal. I'm happy. Um, I don't feel like if he had lost that, I don't think Skubal would have, been mad and just not pitched because that's not who he is. So he still would have, gone out and probably won another Cy Young, even if he lost it. So that's just the kind of guy he is. But it's great that he won it. 32 million, which is disgusting in arbitration. I mean, that's crazy money. Like people were complaining that we signed Fromber to a 38 million a year, and we offered Skubal 19. But people do not realize that arbitration and free agency are so much different. Like those are completely different money in terms of like, 1 year deals and stuff. How much you're making in a year. Like 19 million is so much money in arbitration. Like that's more than like what Judge and like other guys got in Soto, more than like what they got. And I love Scooble to death, but I feel like they're better than Tarek Scooble and deserve more. But yeah, I mean, Schoolway getting 32 million arbitration is insane, but yeah, he deserves it. He's a heck of a pitcher. He's so good. Obviously, he's gonna go back for his third straight Cy Young, which would be crazy. Um, but yeah, Skubal Fromber is your 1-2 punch. You're not losing a playoff series, especially a 5 game series. You're not losing that. And then going to a best of seven, you get Skubal and Valdez probably 4 times, maybe Skubal even a third in a 7 game series. So dude, that's like 5 games that like you could probably win. Obviously, you have to actually play the game. You can't just like, because Skubal lost a few games in the playoffs. But Fromber's good in the playoffs. He's won a World Series with the Astros. He started game one of the World Series, which, that's impressive. Like he's that trusted. Um, and then, Casey Mize is your three. He had a great year last year, was an all-star. Jack Flaherty, re-signed. He'll probably be your four. And then 5 would be Reese Olson if he can stay healthy. I don't think he's gonna stay or start on opening day. I think he's hurt. I think they even said that. So therefore, it would be Troy Melton, Drew Anderson. It's gonna be Troy Melton. It's got to be unless he gets hurt. Dude, that's your rotation going into the year. Scooble, Valdez, Mize, Flaherty, and Melton. Dude, Melton as your 4 to 5 pitcher would be crazy. Like this guy is so talented. I mean, 98 on his fastball, nasty splitter, crazy cutter, sinker's nice. Like, bro, he's got every pitch you want from a starter. He's good out of the bullpen, but nah, bro. Let me have 6 innings of Troy Melton every single 5 days. Like, this rotation is gonna feed families. It's gonna be obviously, puts them way ahead of all the other teams in the AL Central, which Tigers weren't looking at getting anybody, in the offseason. It's kind of going to be disappointed. They did re-sign some big guys. They re-signed Gleyber Torres and Kyle Finnegan, which are huge pieces for this team. I mean, they were so great for the Tigers last year, and what they're going to be for this year is going to be nice. I'm so excited. Valdez was so good couple years ago, even last year, like he had that weird cross up moment with Cesar Salazar, the catcher, and it definitely drove down his. I wouldn't even say his value because he got paid like crazy, but I mean he didn't sign until February, so like that definitely had effect. But AJ Hinch, I don't think he cares. He knows Frommer. He can get him back to level headed, and he's not gonna be a bad locker, bad clubhouse guy. I don't think that's the case. So excited to see what this team will do. Looks like they will keep Tarek Skubal and just kind of like, ride Skubal. Okay, pause. Ride Skubal to as long as they can. You know, that's what I hope happens. So I wouldn't mind it. I was wanting to trade Skubal, but after we got Valdez, I'm like, dude, this 1-2 punch is crazy. Let's just go all out. I would like to see another bat, but I just don't think there's the guys who I would like to see are already gone. Bregman, Bichette, and Suarez, they're already gone. So, breaking news: Justin Verlander signs a 1-year deal with the Detroit Tigers. Yeah, I mean, awesome, dude. Welcome back, JV. My childhood. You got a couple bobbleheads back there. Unbelievable. What a job from Scott Harris, Chris, Chris Illage, and all the guys in there. Um, Crazy, dude. Getting JV back. Okay, obviously, Justin Verlander, he's old. He is for sure old. But, I mean, he had just an under 3 ERA in the second half last year. This guy can still toe the rubber. He's still a dog. And coming back, just the nostalgia, going back to the ballpark, seeing JV in that, Old English D wearing 35. I mean, it's just going to be fun to see. Ballpark's going to be fun to go to with him pitching, Friday night games and stuff. Obviously, bad news, Reese Olson's out for the year. He's getting surgery. Reese is just never staying healthy, man. It just sucks. He's a great pitcher. I mean, he's got some nasty stuff. He just can't stay healthy. Probably going to see him as a reliever in his next couple of years. But, yeah, I mean, Verlander is going to be a great $13 million 1-year deal. They deferred $11 million of it into 2030, so we're paying him $2 million to come help us win a World Series as he finishes up his career. Most likely he's going to retire this year, retire as a Tiger as he should. I mean, this guy, he won an MVP with us, man. Like, this guy was that good. An MVP as a pitcher. Tarek Skubal's not even doing that. I mean, it's just nostalgic, man. Seeing JV back is going to be so much fun. Pitching into the playoffs. Obviously, you got to give Tarek Skubal the, opening day nod, but I don't know what the pitching rotation is going to look like, and I mean, you might be able to slot him in at opening day in Comerica if, Skubal's pitching again. Like, bro, opening day and you put JV out there at Comerica Park, I mean, that's just going to be absolute cinema. But, yeah, good move from Scott Harris and Illage. I mean, we've criticized them a lot, as we should, terrible. But, dude, getting Framber Valdez, getting a few other guys, resigning re-signing Glaber and Kyle Finnegan, and signing Fromber and JV. Like these are moves that help win World Series. Obviously you like to see more bats, but excited to see, man. Exciting to see. So that's awesome. Another guy, I mean, Marcelo Zuna got signed to the Pirates. The Pirates finally got someone. Obviously, they got a lot in the offseason, but they were close on a lot of guys. They were second on Fromber, um, Kyle Schwarber, and I think somebody else. I can't remember who. But yeah. And then Paul Goldschmidt signs a 1 year with the resigns of the Yankees. So yeah. Ooh, wow. Crazy. They're gonna go back to the World Series? Probably not. But yeah, great move from the Tigers. Scott Harris actually did it. Now Pistons, dude, they absolutely destroyed the Knicks. Knicks did not have Cat or OG and Anobi, but Pistons didn't have Duren, who's an all-star, so you can't really say that. But we also played them healthy. The Knicks were healthy last time we played them, and we destroyed them. Hey, yeah, you're good. And we destroyed them. Um, and we didn't have Duran and I think Tobias, and they had all their starters. So we own the Knicks. Can't wait for the playoffs. It's gonna be good. But yeah, I mean, we this was on live TV. Like we had guys. Cade didn't even play the whole game at all. 22 minutes he played. He barely did anything. Like Danish Jenkins, man. Jenkins went nuts. 18 points, and then they re-signed him, which was good. They got a big one coming up against the Hornets, so that'll be exactly what we need. Win there, you know. Then they got then it's the All-Star break, so hopefully we could do something there. But yeah, I think it's time to talk about the NFL. There were the awards came out. Kind of a surprise on a lot of them. I'm not gonna lie. First off, we'll get into the big ones. The MVP went to Matthew Stafford. Just beat out Drake May, which it was a toss up for me. Like, obviously, Drake May had the easy schedule. Playoffs don't matter, so that doesn't do anything. But Stafford just felt like he had too many, like, at the 1 yard line, just throwing, quick slants or streaks to Devontae. And obviously, Stafford has the better team. The offensive line is so much better. He has Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua when all Drake May has is, Hunter Henry, Stephon Diggs, but, like, what he did was more impressive, I think. But, I guess not. That's not what they thought. The coach of the year went to Mike Vrabel. That's what Ethan said, so that was fire. That's fire. Yeah, have 3 wins last year and make a 14-win team. It's impressive. The assistant coach of the year is Josh McDaniels, offensive coordinator from the Patriots. So, yeah. The AP offensive player of the year is Jackson Smith Najigba. Yeah, deserved it. Puka was very close, though, even with all those games he's missed. But the defensive player of the year was the easiest choice I've ever seen in my life. Went to Myles Garrett, who broke the sack record. So, the AP Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Teteroa McMillan from the Carolina Panthers. He was a dog. Kind of crazy. Shock was good, but, like, dang. Did not expect that. The Defensive Rookie of the Year was Carson Swessinger, linebacker from the Cleveland Browns. Look at the Browns getting guys, man. That's crazy. Comeback Player of the Year, which is a little, I don't know. Christian McCaffrey got it over Aiden Hutchinson, who literally broke his leg and came back and had like 14 sacks. Whatever. I'm not mad, but it's whatever. Dude, the Protector of the Year went to Joe Tooney over Penei Sewell. This is absurd. Like, they just disrespected the Detroit Lions like crazy. Insane. The Walter Payton Man of the Year was it was Bobby Wagner of the Commanders. Crazy. Who else? Let's see. The rushing yard leader was James Cook. He cooked. The Hall of Fame went to Drew Brees, Larry Fitt, Luke Kuechly, Adam Vinatieri. Yeah, great. guys. Best kicker there. Drew Brees, dog. The fan of the year. What the? See if I know any of these names. No, 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 no. Okay, wait. Who's Detroit? Kyler Wright. Nope. Uh, yeah. I mean, they're okay. Not too bad. And then the Super Bowl happened, which wish it didn't. My goodness. For starters, I had the Seahawks winning it. I didn't think it was gonna be like this though. I mean, snooze fest, snooze fest, snooze fest. I mean, the halftime show happened and everybody was mad. Lady Gaga appeared, Bad Bunny, it was whatever. Um, it was it was honestly like a better viewing than the actual Super Bowl. This was so bad. Drake May, his stats, if you look at his stats, it looks pretty good, but he was so bad. That offensive line was brutal. I mean, the Seahawks, they have the Legion of Doom. I mean, insane. Devon Witherspoon. They got, Tariq Woolen, who's okay. He's not great. But Ernest Jones. I mean, so many guys that are just dogs. Leonard Williams too. And I mean, it was tough. That offensive line for the Patriots team was so bad though. They were so bad. I mean, Will Campbell was buns. Rookie out of Illinois. No, out of I don't know where he came from. Indiana? I don't know. But yeah, Drake May had a fumble, two picks. The stat sheet, he has almost 300 passing yards, but that was the last couple drives and the game was over. So, um, Matt Collins had that nice touchdown. Good for you guys. They were running the ball pretty well with Ramondre Stevenson to begin the game, and they just stopped running him. Three and outs, three and outs, three and outs, three and outs, three and outs. Insane. I mean, the punter for the Patriots had 8 punts, man. Cannot happen. Cannot happen. Seahawks, they also had a lot of punts. They had 7. Michael Dixon actually was nuts. Um, but yeah, I mean, Jason Myers pretty much 5 for 5 on field goals. I mean, they were all pretty much chip shots, but like insane. Sam Darnold looked all right. I mean, Kenneth Walker was the MVP, and I mean, he should have been. 27 rushing yards, 135, and then he also had, um, you know, 26 receiving yards was okay, but Ernest Jones with 10 tackles, I think 11 total, and then you had that Imani Wari with that interception, um, crazy. Had that pick six, or no, yeah, Nowazi, I'm not even gonna try. It was like a fumble that he caught and just returned for a touchdown. Hit AJ Barner, Michigan guy, touchdown. Cooper Kupp looked great to start the game, and then everybody just disappeared. Boring Super Bowl. I mean, field goals, field goals, field goals. Yeah, I mean, it's just not a great Super Bowl. It's just not. Um, Patriots are fraudulent like crazy. People were saying, easy schedule, easy schedule. Get into the playoffs. They played Justin Herbert. I mean, they didn't survive, but they barely kind of beat them. Then they go to the divisional round and play the Texans, who are terrible. I mean, the defense is good, but terrible, and terrible weather. Then they go on to play the Broncos without Bo Nix, and just brutal, dude. I mean, the weather was terrible. They looked terrible. Patriots just looked terrible in the playoffs, and they kind of got spoon fed a Super Bowl appearance. But like, it's I don't know. You can't really like Drake May second year. Obviously, a lot of quarterbacks who are on like their 7th or 8th. I was so close. They didn't know haven't even made a Super Bowl appearance. Like like the greats like Josh Allen, Jared Goff. He did, but not for the Lions. Um, Lamar Jackson, guys like that. Burrow had that one year, but he's like hasn't really been to the playoffs after that. He has, but yeah, I mean, it's impressive for Drake May to get there in his second year. Excited to see what he can do and against a tough schedule, and then they got to get another weapon because I mean they got nobody throwing the ball. nobody catching the ball. So, but Christian Gonzalez carried the Patriots. I mean, this game should have been over at halftime, and Christian Gonzalez just saved the day with so many broken or swatted down balls. Like it was insane what he did. So good job from him, but the whole corners from both teams were like solid today. I mean, Seattle secondary is disgusting, dude. I mean, Witherspoon and Reek Woolen are they're pretty good that game. They were nasty. So yeah, excited to see what more. Super Bowl just ended, so it's whatever. But I mean, there's not much else to talk about. Thank you all so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.